Auntie Angel. Coming at you late. I'm going to do some stretches while I share with you some things that I contemplate. That rhymes, so you know it's true. I had a series of assessments today in my quest to better understand myself and confirm my autism diagnosis. So, which is still underway, so I don't have any results yet. But that process of IQ and psychological exams, along with just bringing up all the trauma of my 52 years, was very traumatic, very, taxing. However, now that I'm on the other side of it, or most of it, I still have a couple more little hoops to get through and another couple appointments, I think. But getting through that, I think, was the worst of it. I think, at least for this part. Obviously, life. Who knows what life has in store for me? And I'm not saying that's the worst there will ever be. But in this process of autism diagnosis, I think that might have been the worst of it, because I already realized that I'm autistic about 8 months ago. And I studied autism like 20 years ago. And I saw myself on that spectrum, but I didn't see it as a disability. And at the time, Asperger's was separated out. And I didn't quite see myself, again, not in a disabled way, even though I did see myself in that. So it's been an interesting ride, I guess is what I would say. And it's been the internet and people sharing that has helped me see myself in that autism lens might serve me sometimes in the label. And so I've been thinking a lot about that label and how it's just a lens or a label, and it sometimes can serve, just like organizing things. Sometimes it's very helpful to label things and have a place to put them. But ultimately, it's not the end-all be-all, and it's not the thing itself. And I am much more than autism, as is everyone else who is autistic or neurotypical, as it's being called, which is really being thrown around in a rather insulting way now more and more as well, I would say. And that's what I think we need to move away from is, while it can be helpful to use a label, it's not helpful if we start to use it in a hurtful way, like a way of calling someone a name instead of a way of helping to understand and create more compassion for each other. I'm going to do some wrist stretches. I tend to carry a lot of tension in my arms and wrists, so I had a really good routine down of self-care. And for the start of the new year, I've been trying to get back on track of that after falling down pretty hard with a big autoimmune flare, quite disabling, in 2021. And that was part of what then catalyzed my realization of autism in 2022. And now it's 2023 and we're moving on. Let's do some big arm circles. I'm going to do some big swimming, just stretching the arms. There's not one right way, not one wrong way. There are many right ways and many wrong ways, I like to say. Got my yoga mat down here, but I'm going to try to stay in frame and in the light. I got my shades on because it's so bright. Also, they're readers, and also I've decided to adopt the sunglasses more often than not. It makes me feel more comfortable. And life is too short not to take all the opportunities to feel more comfortable, I think. As long as they're within reason. Come on now. Don't get crazy on me. Did I already do little hand circles? I think I might have missed those. I crack myself up. At least there's that. I'm still silly. I'm still singing my life away. Or in, back and forth, around, singing around my life, something like that. Definitely silly. I try to be. I like to be that way. Let's do some shaking off the stress. Ha! Ha! Shake it off the other way. I got a little congestion in there. I can hear it. I did a lot of crying and screaming and talking in the last week, so that might be why. Do just a little arm swinging, free arm swinging, just loosening things up. I could add some breath. I'm actually going to add a little qigong to that, get a little fancy. Just kidding, it's not real fancy. I'm going to breathe in on the way up, and I'm just going to walk you through it one time. Breathing in, I'm going to bend my knees, breathe in on the way up. I'm going to circle the hands, and I'm going to step back with the left foot into kind of a horse stance or a straddle position, and then whoosh, the energy behind me. And then I'm going to step back forward again, lifting up. Try not to tip over, swirl around, and step the other way to the right, and whoosh, back behind me. I'm going to get in some flow. Adding the breath. Whew. Woo. This mat is a little bit precarious there. And my shirt's all making me self-conscious. To get into a little flow with that. A few breaths helps kind of regulate the whole system. Do some more arm swinging. Gonna have to work on the clap snaps. They might be coming back. We're bringing clap snaps back. Auntie Angel says, clap, snap. I'll be seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being you. Love bomb. Thanks for letting me be me. Make sure and hit the like button. Check out the description for ways you can support me and connect with me. And until next time, stay free.